now broadcasting to every single Android phone within a proximity of you. So imagine that. Now, you got to back up and think about that. A lot of you guys go to a big church. You go to a big area, maybe a shopping mall. Maybe you're in an area that has festivals periodically. Imagine being able to walk out there in those festivals and you're able to start putting your virtual business card in the pockets of every single person that has an Android phone. And just to back that up and tell you guys a little bit about that, 65% of the market out there has an Android phone. Just a show of hands, how many people here have an Android phone or know someone that does? That's a pretty good bit of hands here in the room. So imagine being able to put your information in their pockets. Now, whatever Marty, when I talked to him at first, and Marty explained to me the cost that you guys are paying for a lead, I went, oh my goodness. Because the next thing I tell you is how amazing the price that these things are monthly. Now, just to show you what these are, this one right here, this is what we call our keychain gem. This keychain gem does not have to be charged. It lasts for up to 2 years. It's waterproof. You can leave it outside. You can leave it in the bushes at a funeral home. You can do all of those things with this gem, but you're able to leave that somewhere, and it is able to broadcast for you 100 yards. That's one football field around this gem. Everybody that comes into that area that has an Android phone is going to be able to get that broadcast. You got your hand up in the back? You do have to have your Bluetooth on. And also that was something else, you kind of get a little bit ahead of it, but that's perfectly fine. That's a great question, by the way. But actually, we done a study, 70% of the people out there that has an Android phone has their Bluetooth on, because now with all your vehicles, when you get in your vehicle, you already have that Bluetooth on, it already connects so that when that phone call comes in. So that's, most everybody out there that has an Android phone has their Bluetooth on. But so this one reaches one football field around this gym. It's broadcasting. We've got the next one here, which is a hockey bucket. The hockey bucket reaches 400 yards. That's 4 football fields. Okay? So this is able to broadcast in the vicinity of you while you're in a home. Also, the 2 neighbors down, 2 neighbors down, 2 neighbors deep, 2 neighbors in the front are now also able to look at their phone. Because, guys, granted, how often are you guys looking at your phone? Pretty frequently. Talking about advertising, now Marty already explained to you guys, I've been in business. I've paid for advertisement before. I've paid television, newspaper, radio. Advertising is expensive. When I go over the price of this, and I know time sensitive, I'm going to try to hurry. This device here, USB. This little USB device here can be plugged into a home car charger. It can be plugged into a battery pack, like a cell phone battery pack. Guys, this thing is broadcasting 1,000 yards. That's 10 football fields around you. All of your information, everybody that's around you. So imagine going to a festival, a concert, going to a place to where it's highly, a compacted area where a lot of people are at, and you're able to put your business card in their pockets. Now, the price, let me go over that real quick for you. Got a question? Back here in the back.
How many business cards can you keep stored inside?
It is unlimited amount of business cards, and not just that, but some of you guys in this room are also managers. You're not only selling, but you're recruiting, right? So you guys, if you get one of these, you can set up a schedule. So I can do a schedule and say from noon until 5, I want to recruit. From 5 until midnight, I want to sell. You can say Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'm selling. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm recruiting. You're able to do all of that information just on these gyms. We've got questions in the room. Go ahead. Very good question, guys. This is a very easy group to talk to. I love it because y'all are taking care of all of that before I can even get into it. FCC does regulate this, and it says you cannot ding the phone, you cannot make any kind of racket or anything in and that keeps you to where it's legal. It does show up in the notification. So if you've got an Android phone, everybody that has an Android phone is used to doing what? Swiping down their notifications. It then shows up in a section under the swipe down that says nearby. Okay? You're in that nearby section and you get to pick 40 characters. I like to call those 40 characters your worm on the hook. And the cool thing about it is you get to change that as often as you want. You can change it every 5 minutes. You can find out what's working in your area. You can create broadcasts and be able to go and into a neighborhood